Hi, North Olmsted families. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at how you can view the different things that your child is doing in their Google Classroom via your mobile device and then also on your personal computer. As we take a look at these, keep in mind that this is a way for you to see all the wonderful things that your child is creating in Google Classroom this year. If you have questions about things in Google Classroom, please be sure to email your child's teacher. While your child will have opportunities to message their teacher through the Google Classroom setting, we want to ensure that that communication is between student and teacher, and parents are taking the time to email the teacher as opposed to responding in classroom. Also, please keep in mind that your child is learning and working with their teacher in Google Classroom. So if you see things in their Google Classroom that maybe need corrections or spelling or other little tweaks like that, please avoid making any of those changes. We want that learning to happen with your child and their teacher, and we want to ensure that the teacher can get an understanding of where your child is at and how best to help them succeed. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your child's teacher. We're going to start with taking a look at what things look like in both Apple and Android and how you can get this access on your personal mobile device. So in both applications, we want to locate the App Store. In Apple, we're going to locate the Apple App Store, and in Android, we're going to locate the Google Play Store. We're going to go ahead and open both of these up. And in both applications, you want to search for Google Classroom. If you don't have the application installed, you're going to want to make sure that you install it. And if it's already installed, you want to make sure that it gets updated. Once you have the application installed, you're going to want to go ahead and launch it on your device. And here's where you will want to ensure that you sign in with your child's login credentials. This will give you access to their Google Classroom. Please keep in mind you will not be able to access their Google Classroom through a personal account, and that is for safety reasons. Now, once I've gotten into the Google Classroom app, I'm noticing I don't see my child's classroom. I see a couple of other classes I happen to be involved in, and I'm also noticing that both of my devices picked up that I am signed in with my personal account. So here's where on both devices, regardless, whichever one you are using, you want to tap on the icon for the account, and then either from the list, select your child's account if you notice it there, or if you don't notice it there, you're going to select add another account. When you choose to add another account, here's where you're going to sign in with your child's account, keeping in mind it's really important you put the @ and olmsted.org on the end of their username, and then use their district password in order to access the account. Once you've got things signed in, you may need to agree to the terms of service. And at this point, you will notice all of your child's Google Classrooms. You'll be able to go through any of their Google Classrooms and see the work that they are currently completing by tapping on the classroom. Then down at the very bottom of the screen, you will notice things that are in the stream, which is announcements, any classwork that your child is working on, and then lastly, people in the Google Classroom. You can also tap at any time the three lines in the upper left-hand corner in order to switch between classes or check out your child's to-do list. The to-do list will have assignments on it that are currently assigned, that are missing, or that are done. Now, you may find if you get notifications about things being updated or out of date, you may need to update your app. You'll be able to toggle through each of the settings to see what things your child is working on. Additionally, under the Done section, here you will be able to see any work that your child has finished, and you'll quickly be able to see comments that have been left by your child's teacher. These are awesome opportunities to further discuss with your child what they're working on in class. Again, if you have any questions about what things to look for, don't hesitate to ask your child's teacher. If you receive an email with certain names of things to be sure to check out, go to that classroom where that work is. Head over to the classwork page and then scroll through your child's work to locate the name of that assignment. Now we're going to take a look at how you can also add this for your child if you are working on a desktop or laptop computer. One thing to keep in mind about adding your child's account to your mobile device is you need to be very conscious of which apps you're using and what things are signed in. So as you navigate different Google apps on your phone, keep in mind that sometimes your mobile device will automatically sign you into other apps as well with certain accounts. So please just be aware of that if you are adding this capability, making sure that you're always checking the icon that's usually found in the upper right to know which account things are signed in as. Taking a look now at a desktop or laptop version, I obviously have opened the Chrome browser, but you can access your child's Google Classroom through Safari, Firefox, Edge, or another browser out there as well. We're going to talk about Chrome first because it's really important that you sign in things a little bit differently so you don't run the risk of merging your child's account with your own personal account. In Chrome, if you head over to google.com, I can see that I'm signed in with my personal account here. And if at any point I want to sign in with my child's account, I want to make sure that I click the smaller icon in the upper right-hand corner where the puzzle piece is found, and I'm going to select Add. When I select Add, I can type in whatever I want to here. This is actually a nickname for the account. You do not need to choose a profile icon. You can create a desktop shortcut for this user, but that's not needed as well. We're going to go ahead and click Add, select Already a Chrome User, Sign In, and then at this point we would type in our child's login information just like we would do on a mobile device. Once we've typed in our child's login information, we are going to get a couple of prompts, one that asks us to link data and another that asks for us to make sure that we sync things. Doing that just helps keep those two accounts separate. You do not need to link data or sync things if you're just signing in for the purpose of checking on your child's Google Classroom. However, if your child's going to be using your device to do their schoolwork, you definitely want to link data and make sure that they are synced. We're going to head over to Google Classroom. You can get there by going to the app launcher on the google.com page, or you can type in classroom.google.com. Once you have logged into your child's Google Classroom, you can click on the stream to see announcements from your child's teacher and click over to classwork in order to see any things that your child has completed. Just like on the mobile app, you can select the three lines on the left and select to do. And from there, view things that are assigned, things that are missing, or things that are done. Those things that are under the done section are great opportunities to have discussions with your child about their work and celebrate all the awesome things that they're learning. If you have any questions about what you're finding in your child's Google Classroom, don't hesitate to reach out to your child's teacher.